When I went to uni in the 80s, the dental and medical schools were in separate buildings, but still reasonably close. With the rebuild of the newer dental hospital, the faculties are now at diagonally opposite poles of the university grounds. And I don't think this situation is a rare one in universities around the world. Even our public health system's divided in this way, with Medicare covering general medicine, but only very minimally covering oral health. The same goes for private insurance. You have to purchase extras cover to claim your dental costs. But with the latest research concluding that oral disease can lead to an increased risk for heart disease, stroke, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and even some types of cancers, it's looking more and more like this way of thinking, this separation of the disciplines, may be a little short-sighted. A healthy mouth, free of disease, is actually likely to prolong your life. Now, when I talk about a healthy mouth, I'm talking about the mouth as a whole, from decay to unbalanced bites, to missing teeth, to clenching and grinding, to gum disease. And it's that last one in particular, the health of the gums, that the recent breakthrough research is centered around. And the link is inflammation, chronic inflammation to be precise. Inflammation is a very necessary process, and it's your body's response to any type of assault. It's your first line of defense, and it's designed to fight off whatever's attacking you and promotes healing. But when this inflammation is ongoing or chronic, the process can become destructive, not only in the local area, but also at distant sites of your body. Now, chronic inflammation has been shown to lead to a complex chain of responses in various organ systems and within the walls of blood vessels to contribute to the conditions I've already mentioned. And an extremely common cause of chronic inflammation is periodontal disease, or chronic destructive gum disease. Now let's talk for a moment about how common this is. A major study completed in 2006 showed that nearly a quarter of all people in Australia suffer from destructive periodontal disease, and 1 in 5 have gingivitis. But these figures are measured across all age groups. The figure jumps to 44% for 55 to 74-year-olds and a whopping 61% for those over 75. And this makes sense if you understand that periodontal disease occurs in bursts of destruction, so that older people are more likely to have suffered this destructive activity. One of the big problems with gum disease, and this contributes to it being so widespread, is that it's most often silent. It generally festers below the gum line, irritating tissue and causing bone loss without any obvious symptoms. Another issue is how much tissue is actually involved. Now, I remember going to a lecture a few years ago where the speaker asked us to consider what surface area of tissue might be involved in someone who had mild gum disease. Now, we were asked to imagine a band of tissue a few millimeters thick passing around the neck of many teeth in the mouth. Now, add all of those areas together and it's the size of a small post-it note. Now, I was shocked. I'd never thought of it that way before. And then the speaker asked, who here would leave a chronic infection of that size to fester if it was on the back of your hand? So as I said earlier, if you don't have a healthy mouth, it's almost impossible to have a healthy body. And keeping gum disease at bay with regular effective care is critical to keeping your teeth for life with less cost and less hassle. So if you're concerned about the health of your mouth and you'd like us to play a vital role as one of your health practitioners, why not give us a call or book online today and see how we can help you keep your teeth for life.